I know that public policy program sounds like a mouthful, so I'm here today to talk to you about what is public policy programs, what are our ongoing interventions in Pakistan, and our ambitions for the market going forward. Public policy programs as a vertical works with civil society, nonprofits, academia, governments across METAPSA to address some of our region's most critical issues, from climate change to financial literacy to digital safety to access to education to building cohesion and addressing misinformation and disinformation. Our approach to public policy programs is three-pronged, and you'll see that come across in some of the examples that I will be giving you today. But the first and foremost approach is that as TikTok as a platform, we realize that we have the power to reach millions of people. But at the same time, if we're going to take on complex issues such as climate change or financial literacy, we are mindful that we're not the subject matter experts. And therefore, we partner with civil society and organizations across the region to help us design programs that are going to be long-lasting, impactful, and most importantly, relevant. The other approach is, again, with these multi-year complex issues, we realize that a one-time intervention is not going to work. So all of our policy programs are multi-year and designed from a long-term perspective. And thirdly and lastly, we approach policy programs with a lot of humility. We realize that an intervention that may be in the market for now, may be working really well, may stop working. So we're humble enough to go back to the drawing board over and over again, as many times as it takes, to redesign the program to make sure that we have a far and deep-reaching impact. So now coming to Pakistan, some of the programs that I'd like to talk to you about today. First is Exam Ready, a program that we launched with the Lahore University of Management Sciences and an education platform called CASA, where we developed about 500 videos on chemistry, physics, maths, and exam hacks. And these are not random videos. We had insights from CASA to tell us what are the subject matter issues that students are really struggling with. For example, in physics, is it inertia that students have a problem understanding? So we made videos of inertia. And again, this was put on the TikTok platform. We had about 550,000 video creations. By video creation, I mean when you use an existing hashtag and then students shared their own exam hacks, their own view on physics, chemistry, and maths, helping far more students than we had ever imagined. To ensure the depth of the impact, by the end of this year, we would be giving out 40,000 scholarships to students across the country. When you get an exam-ready scholarship, you get access to the CASA platform, giving you access to tutorials, private tuition lessons on any of the subjects that you are struggling with. This program has been going on for 2 years, and listening to students' feedback, we've also now expanded our videos to include geography, social studies, and English grammar. And in the next year going forward, we hope to give out even more scholarships. We also partner with the Sindh Education Foundation to really help us identify who are the students that need these scholarships. Moving to the next program, we also partner with the Prime Minister's Youth Loan Program in a problem that we thought was very interesting to solve. You had a youth loan program that was available by the government, but students didn't know about it. People also thought that the application process was incredibly cumbersome and complex. So TikTok decided to take on this challenge to explain to students what does the application take, and also getting female students to apply for the program. And I'm happy to share that going forward, we will be taking this into a long-term program on employability. With Exam Ready, I think you'll also be proud to know that this program was later exported to Bangladesh. We're running this program in Bangladesh at this point. We're launching it in Nepal, and we're also launching it in Africa. So our learnings from Pakistan have been incredibly helpful in helping us design programs that have far-reaching impact across the region. Our third program, in collaboration with the Ministry of IT, with Pakistan Telecommunications Authority, and Zindagi Trust, is Digital Hifazat, where we've trained about 160,000 parents, teachers, and students on digital safety across 40 schools in Pakistan. This is also an ongoing project, and by the end of 2025, we hope to reach about 100 schools. We also learned from our programs. When we started Digital Hifazat, it was primarily focused on students, and we realized that conversations on digital safety cannot be had in isolation without involving parents and teachers and guardians, and therefore we expanded this program onwards. The last intervention that I want to talk to you about today is TikTok for Peace. As we're exporting policy programs from Pakistan to the region, we're also importing learnings from other parts of the region to Pakistan. TikTok for Peace is a program that we launched in Kenya, then Nigeria, then South Africa before the elections. And this program was launched in collaboration with BillDad before the elections in Pakistan to have conversations with young people on how to build cohesion, how to have conversation with one another. I know we're all passionate, but also how to express your point of view without antagonizing each other. And we think that these are very important conversations to have. Lastly, these are some of the examples that I had for you from Pakistan. The future for Pakistan from a policy program perspective is it's an incredibly important market for us. We're going to keep on expanding these programs, making sure that we're able to address and tackle some of these issues, so keep a lookout. I'm also here till the end of the day, so I know there are a lot of young people. If you have any feedback, you'd like more information about these programs, partners who'd like to collaborate, I'm happy to have these conversations. Thank you for your time.